Have you ever encountered people that insult each other on the internet, whether it's on social media or other online platforms? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi there, listeners. Imagine scrolling on social media, looking at the post and news, but then you stumbled upon a post that expressed hatred and insult. And when you open the comment section, you found so many people expressing their hatred to each other. And even worse, all of the people who expressed their hatred were mostly teenagers and kids. Isn't that messed up? The young ones who were given gadgets by their parents were supposed to be used for studying and learning. Unfortunately, they misused it for bullying and insulting others on the internet. That is the reason of why I'm here today. I'm going to talk about this matter that could mess up our future generation. So, as I said before, those kind of things could be included as moral degradation on young generation. And that is a big problem. Now, what is a moral degradation itself? Moral degradation is a form of weakening a cultural value owned by society that leads to the formation of a new culture class. It means a lowering moral or ethical standards of behavior, and it can apply on a single individual, group, or whole society. And how does the internet affect our future generations' moral? The internet detaches them from reality, which may create societal apathy, indifference, etc., which ultimately results in diminishing of their moral and cultural values. Moreover, the societal detachments also negatively impact on their decision making and leadership skills. Let's take some example of negative effects that the internet caused to our youth. Lowering the interest of studying, emotional imbalance, hallucinations, messing up their schedules, and more. Those are some negative effects that caused by the internet. If we keep it like that, our young generation are going to be negatively affected, both their minds and their mental health. And even their physical health will be affected either. That will be a huge problem for our future society and our country. We can't just let this slide. There are already so much terrible things happen on the internet, like cyberbullying, doxings, hackings, online gamblings, scams, and many more. And now there's a feature on the internet that can allow us to make multiple accounts on the internet. That would make it easier for someone to bully the others on the internet with multiple accounts, making the victim thought that he or she is being bullied by many people, but in fact, it's just one single person. Unforgivable, right? That would negatively affect the victims, making them suffering some mental illness like depressions or something like that, and other harmful things. We have to stop all of this for our own good. We can't let our future society to fall like this. Never. Actually, the moral degradation didn't just happen on online, but also in real life. You may not realize it, but the internet also negatively affects our young generation's moral and manners in real life. For example, they become more temperamental, which makes them get angry more easily. They can't live without their gadgets. They always rely on their gadgets, like gadgets are their lifeline. And their negative manners on the internet also get carried away to real life. That is also a form of moral degradation that happened in real life. But for this time, I won't talk about that. So that's it. So what can we do to stop all of this or at least reduce it? We can do a lot of things to prevent online abuse, like good parental supervision on their child's gadgets, stay safe online, report all kinds of bullying to the officials or trusted adults, protect all your passwords, transgress, aka going outside to prevent detaching from reality. We can do those things starting from ourselves, family, or friends. Apart from those things that we can do to prevent online abuse when it already happened, we can do some things to prevent online abuse itself in the first place, like choosing your friends wisely, organize your time of when you should use your gadgets or when you should not. And when you can't say any good things, you better be silent. Trust me, you better be silent. Ladies and gentlemen, why am I talking about all of this? Because I want a good society where people could live and interact with each other happily and peacefully, both on online and in real life, without fearing being judged or hated. I really hate it when we can't speak our voices because we fear being bullied by the others. I don't want the same thing to happen to our future generation. I want to stop all of this for our own good and for the sake of our country. Well, that's all from me for this time. I really appreciate your time to listen to my speech. If there's any mistakes or unpleasant words coming from me, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.